Hello, students. Welcome to the science class. As you know, we were discussing the chapter 2, that is food and digestion. Today, also, from this chapter only, we will describe some other things, that is, some rules for healthy eating. Like we know that eating is so very much important for our survival, but at the same time, eating proper diet in a proper manner also becomes very helpful for healthy lifestyle. Sometimes it may so happen that we eat lot of important and nutritious food, but these foods are not taken in proper manner. That creates the problem in our body. Ultimately, that problem may become very vital. Okay, so some of the rules are here just to make you understand that not only eating proper diet is important, but also eating them in a proper manner is also very important. Okay, so let's proceed. Number one, we should drink 8 glasses of water every day. This is rule number one. Now, here comes the question, why should we take 8 glasses of water every day? Because we know that water is very important constituents of the food. It not only maintains the body temperature but also helps in the digestion process. The every food that we cook in the watery medium. So when we take the food inside, we take basically in the water medium. So water helps in the digestion as well as absorption process. Apart from this, water also help in the transport as well as the formation of the excretory products. In a way, it helps in the excretion process. So water is so very important for our survival. That is why it is advisable always to drink at least 8 glasses of water every day. Next is, we should wash our hands before and after every meal. See, children, this is so very important. You know that we constantly exposed to different types of environment, different types of situation where all the microscopic germs, even we cannot see them in our naked eye, but these microscopic germs are present everywhere. A very popular advertisement or in the television you must have seen that when one doctor is showing about the germs, he is showing that how many germs are there in our hand. So in our so that is why it is always advisable when you take your food, because at that time only your hand is touching the food and it is getting direct exposure with the amount or with the substance you are taking in. So it is always advisable to take the food in proper manner by washing the hand. After taking the food also, your hand is mixed up with the food item, which is definitely not in a way which is definitely not clean. So you have to wash the hand after meal also in order to maintain the cleanliness of our body. Along with the hand, you should also wash your mouth properly after taking meal, because food particles remain deposited in the part of or in the teeth that may cause any tooth problem later on. So it is advisable always to be proper washing in your hand as well as mouth. Next is, it is always advisable to eat freshly cooked food. See, this is very important. Whatever you cook, whatever you take, maybe it's very simple, maybe it's very small, but it is always advisable to take the fresh food in your diet. That fresh food is easily digestible. If you are not keeping the food, that is why there is no germs in the food, and food is healthy. So it is always advisable for you people to eat freshly cooked and healthy food. Next is, we should always eat the balanced diet. Like, you know what is balanced diet already we had discussed. That is all the nutrients of the food like carbohydrate, fat, protein, water, roughage, minerals, all has to be present in equal amount. Now, uh, uh, in order to keep all the food items or nutrients in a proper amount, you should always take the food in right amount and in right proportion, so that you can get all the nutrients while eating. So you should always advisable to take the balanced diet. And also, you should include plenty of fruits and vegetables, as they are helping in the faster digestion of the food. Next is, we should not eat too many sweets and chocolates. Why we should not eat too many sweets and chocolates? Because if the particles of the sweets and the chocolates remain in the mouth, later on they can be responsible for formation of tooth decay, which ultimately is the dental leads to dental problem. And also, eating too much chocolates and sweets are the sweet substances which can add fat to your body, which leads to obesity and unnecessary, you can avoid many diseases. So it is advisable, it's not I mean, it is not the fact that you will prohibit of, or you will totally neglect, or you will not totally deject the or the sweets and the chocolates, but it is always advisable you should take them in a moderate amount, so that they don't create any problem in future. Next is, we should always eat meals at regular intervals. Even uh, intervals overeating is strictly prohibited, as it will make us sick. Okay, so overeating, uh, always in the regular interval eating is very much essential, because um, every after interval, if you take the food, neither it will create any gas problem, any your stomach will not be empty, so that you can, it the gas can be formed, it can create a lot of problem. Or if you are eating continuously, that can also lead to the problem of overeating. So to avoid both of these things, you should take the food in a regular interval, in regular timing. It is very important that we should not eat food that is left uncovered. Okay, so uncovered means the food is not well protected, it is not left covered, because uncovered, in uncovered food, lot of germs come, sit, and that can make us sick. See, clean food means we should always wash the fruits and the vegetables whenever we are bringing them home. We should not eat uncovered food, and also we should not eat stale food. This is also very important, because in order to save our health from all those germs, from all the bacteria, fungi, and different types of microbes, different types of pathogens, different types of diseases. We should keep ourselves fit by eating fresh and covered food. And lastly, we should not eat when angry or upset. Why? This is very interesting fact that if we are angry and upset, we can't understand the proper amount of the food which has to be taken. Either we eat too much or we eat too less. In both of these cases, our body is not permitting, or our body is not properly met with the diet which is formulated for us. So in that case, we may develop different types of health issues. So it is advisable not to take the food when mentally disturbed state. Okay, so children, all of you had understood how or what are the rules we should follow while taking the food. If we follow these pattern, definitely we can lead a healthy life. Okay, so next class we will discuss some more interesting topic. Till then, all of you stay safe, stay well. Thank you.